Hello, I am so glad you are here because this is a really special class. This class is all about tuning out the distractions around us so that we can tune in to ourselves. All right, so in this class, I'm going to guide you through the poses, but I'm not going to talk a whole lot. I'm not going to distract you while we are holding these poses, and I'm doing that for a very specific reason. Because I've learned that the more we are able to practice tuning into ourselves, the better we are going to get at looking inward for answers, looking inward when we're seeking guidance, looking inward when we're trying to create those feelings and emotions and things we're trying to manifest in our life. Instead of looking outside of ourselves, we get to look in, but it's a practice. And this is the practice where we get to do it together. So we're going to get started standing wide on our mat. All right, toes are pointed forward. Take a nice deep breath in and sweep the arms all the way up. Reach nice and tall. Feel your body stretch. And as you exhale, fold forward into a wide forward fold. Let the upper body fall heavy here and allow yourself to sink into the stretch for several breaths. Paying attention to your breath as it flows in and flows out. And throughout this entire practice, I want you to deepen your breath the best you can. And we're going to add a little variation to this move. We're going to turn the right toes out to the side, coming into a gentle side lunge. And then we're going to flow back through center and onto the left. So I want you to move at your own pace here. Checking in with your body and noticing if there are any tight spots you want to hold a little bit longer. And you have full permission to go into whatever variation of a side lunge feels good in your body. So you can stay here with the gentle ones, or if you want to go into a deeper side lunge, you are welcome to do that too. We're going to go ahead and meet back in a wide forward fold. Walk the fingers over to the right. Come back through center and walk the hands over to the left. And come back to center. Slowly rise all the way up. Spin the heels in. Come into goddess pose, so put a nice deep bend in the knees, arms sweep up. Connect to the palms. Bring the hands down to the heart. And then bring the hands to the inner thighs. We're going to drop the right shoulder down for a goddess twist. And without judgment, without trying to change anything, just observing what's happening in your mind. What's happening within. If your mind gets noisy in a pose like this, see if you're able to quiet it and calm it down a little. Go ahead and drop the left shoulder down. Very good. Slowly come back to center, rise up. Shake those legs out a little bit. Your right toes are going to point forward. We're going to come into triangle pose. I have my blocks handy, and if you have blocks, I'd recommend using them. If you don't, it's okay, and I'll show you what to do. But I like using a block in triangle because it kind of takes the focus away from having to get that hand all the way to the mat, and instead gives you some freedom and permission to expand and open in other ways. So you're going to go ahead and take that block if you have it. You're going to place it on the outside edge of the front foot, kind of by the ankle. If you do not have a block, you can use a heavy book or a water bottle, or you can bring your hand to the shin. Arms come to a T. Shift the rib cage forward and then begin to tilt down, bringing the hand down to that block. So take the next couple breaths just to be present in your triangle pose. Notice where you feel the stretch in the body here. And notice if there are any places that you can add a little softness. Relax. We're going to take our top hand and reach it right up next to the ear. So you're going to get a really big side body stretch. And then from here, we're going to put a bend in that left elbow, and I want you to open the heart back as best you can. And we'll do that 2 more times. So bring the arm right up next to the ear, kind of coming back to center. And then bend the elbow, open the heart, gaze up. And then come back into the side stretch. And then put a bend in the elbow, open the heart. Very good. Come back to center. We're going to go ahead and put a bend, coming into a lunge twist. So we're gonna bend that right knee. You can move your block off to the side. Come back to center, plant that left hand down, and then the right arm is going to rotate and open you up. So we're kind of now twisting in the opposite direction. Keep that back knee lifted, and when you find your way into this shape, see if you can sink your hips a little bit lower. Beautiful. Hold here. I want you to notice how in your body there's a blend of muscular energy and that relaxing, like stretching, releasing energy. And just notice what both of those sensations feel like in the body at the same time. Take one more deep breath here. Lower the back knee down, come back to center, half split. Shift the hips back. Allow the upper body to fold forward as far as it feels good for you. And then see if you can soften your breath here as we hold our half split. We're going to bring both hands to the inside edge of that front foot, and we're going to kind of walk them forward a little bit. And I should have mentioned, of course, if you'd like to use your blocks here to give you a little bit of a lift on your hands, you're able to do that. And we're going to move with our breath here, shifting forward and shifting back. Getting a deeper stretch in the hips and just a little variation there. So as you take a big breath in, shift the hips forward, lift the heart. And then as you exhale, shift them back. So this is like deep, slow breaths, moving like a wave. Inhale. Fill your lungs as much as you can. Exhale, shift back. Breathe in, shift forward. And exhale, go back. Deepest breath here, fill. And exhale back. Last time, big breath in. And back. Go empty. Come back to center. You might need to adjust your feet a little bit. We're going to come into airplane pose. So plant that right foot down, and then you're going to straighten the leg, sweep the left leg back, and sweep the arms back. Hold here. Now, a pose like this is a really good one for you to tune in. Where does your mind go when things feel shaky? Where does your mind go when things feel hard or challenging? And this is a practice of observation, not of changing, just observing. Notice what happens to your breath. If you fall out of the pose, please find your way back. How can you feel lighter here? We're going to come into a curtsy, knee behind knee, hands at prayer. Whew. Stand wide. Beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and take our block, if you used it on the other side, and bring it to the back of our mat. Coming into triangle pose on the left side now. So left toes point to the back of the mat. Arms come to a T. Oops, move that block kind of right behind the ankle. Shift the rib cage over the front foot. Begin to tilt to the side. Finding your block. Finding your shin. Hold here. Take one more breath exactly as you are. And then we're going to take that top arm and we're going to sweep it right up next to the ear. Stretching the entire right side of the body. Put a bend in the elbow. Open the heart. See if you can almost like lean back a little bit without losing your balance. And then come back into the side stretch. Doing that 2 more times. A bend in the elbow, open the heart, open the chest. And then come back into the side stretch. Put a bend in the elbow, open the heart. And then side stretch. Beautiful. Plant that right hand down on the inside edge of the left foot. You can move your block off to the side. Lunge twist. From here, rotate the heart open, twisting the opposite direction here. Keep that back knee lifted, and then see if you can sink in a little bit deeper. Sometimes giving our mind this much space to be quiet and to be present can feel a little scary and uncomfortable. And I just want to assure you that that's okay. That is literally what this practice is for, is to find comfort here, to find our guidance here. And I'm here to remind you that it just takes practice. You're doing a great job. Bring that top arm down. Lower the back knee. And then we're going to shift our hips back into half split. Using the blocks if you need a little extra lift here, but finding a space that feels good for you in your fold forward. Being present with yourself is one of the most healing things that you can do. And this is just a reminder that if your mind is starting to wander off to how long am I going to be here, things you've got going on in your life, see if you can come back into this pose and be so present with whatever is happening to you right here, right now. We're going to bring both hands to the inside edge of that front foot. And then as you inhale, moving with our breath, shift forward. Take a nice deep, deep breath in. Keep filling. And exhale, let it go. Shift back. Deep breath in, shift forward. As you lift the heart, just feel that air filling all the way up into the heart, into the shoulders. And then shift the hips back as you exhale. Just relax and let the breath go. Deep inhale, shift forward. Exhale, let it go. Inhale forward, fill, fill, fill. And exhale, let it go. Last time, fill. Take the deepest breath you have this entire practice, this entire day. Just fill it up. And exhale, let it go. Come back to center. Airplane pose, so plant that left foot down. Sweep that right leg back. Arms reach back. And hold here. Observing where the mind goes for you. What thoughts pop into your head? What feelings come up for you? Can you come back to your breath here? We will not be here forever. I can promise you that. Come into a curtsy, knee behind knee, hands at prayer, and stand wide on your mat. Reach up, take a nice deep breath in. Bring the feet into center. And as you exhale, let's come into a seat. I want to end this with a midi meditation. Bringing all of your awareness into your heart center. Noticing if you can feel your heart beating. And from this heart center, I want you to see a glowing light. A light that is beginning to shine brighter and brighter. A light that is starting from heart center, but is starting to expand beyond the body. Shining light on the room around you. Shining light on the people and the things in your space. Expanding that light beyond this room, beyond your home or wherever you are, into the world around you, shining brighter and brighter. A light that is so bright, so happy, so joyful, so wise and knowing. So abundant and free. And I want you to sweep your arms all the way up, gathering that light, gathering it in, connecting the palms as you bring that light right back down into your heart center. And you can feel the heat, the warmth of that light, that energy. And go ahead and place your hands right on your heart. Everything you seek, everything you need, anything you are looking for is within this light. This light that is within you, in your heart, at this very moment. And by doing practices like tuning in, quieting the mind, limiting distractions, and giving yourself the space to seek what that light has to offer you, is one of the most life-changing practices you can ever do. It's time for you to take your power back. Please stay here for as long as you need, basking in this light that you have within. Thank you so much for being here and for practicing with me, and I will see you next time.